Good morning, everybody. This is Rob. So, this is going to be a relatively short video. It's going to touch on a couple different, somewhat related things. The first thing I'm going to mention is that I'm done. I'm done making topical videos about politics, reactive videos about politics. What I mean by that is, figuring out what the topic of the day or the latest political drama is that people are talking about and commenting on that. I'm just done. I'm not going to follow it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to shut myself off from that transitory nature of the political news of the day and the political drama and the political discussions that are going on. And I'm going to reposition myself as if I do talk about political matters, it's going to be more universal and on a larger scale. So in other words, instead of, talking about what's going on in Congress, what bills are being looked at or passed or discussed, it's going to be more of like a broad examination of the grand scope of our society, and what is going on. So just bigger topics rather than just the little stuff. The other thing I really want to talk about is specifically Facebook, but really all of social media. Now, just a little bit of background. You may have seen my other video where I talked about how I was finally permanently banned from Facebook for a couple different reasons about a week ago. But let's go into detail again. So back in December, early December, I got yet another 30-day ban from Facebook for, what they determined to be violations of their relatively arbitrary at times terms and conditions. Now my position on this is that I think private entities, private companies have a right to, police their platforms and kick off anyone they want for any reason. The reason for this is because I want to have that right on my own website. I don't even have comment sections on robcotton.com, but if I did, I'd want to have the right to, block people who are there just causing what I see as problems. So they finally kicked me off permanently. And what happened was I got a 30-day suspension in early December, decided I wasn't going to be on Facebook anymore, wound up going back just because I was bored one night. And within a few days, actually, I realized that I really just didn't want to be on the site Facebook anymore. So I started behaving kind of erratically and provocatively just to kind of bring on another 30-day ban or whatever. And this time they decided to just get rid of me permanently. And I'm glad. I'm not going to try to subvert their restrictions and create like another account or something because I just have no ambition to. The only reason I went back this time was because it's just easy. All I have to do is press a login button on my phone or my laptop, and there I am back in the maelstrom of bullshit Facebook, social media. But the thing is that short 5 or 6 days or whatever that I was back on Facebook, I was feeling like anxiety. It took me from a relatively peaceful place where I was focused on bigger and better things back into that like anxious, fishing for likes sort of like behavior. And it was just, I noticed it. I really noticed it even more so than I had before, how much it was just undermining my general psychological well-being. It was dragging me away from more productive and positive activities. So I'm really happy that Facebook is just completely over and I'm no longer involved in that website. And I implore anyone that might be watching this to themselves get off of Facebook. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is just where I want to go with this particular channel, this YouTube channel. Now, YouTube is basically social media, but I don't really use it as social media as much as I use it as just kind of like almost like getting my thoughts out there and just whatever. And I'll discuss with people who want to leave comments and things like that under my videos, but I don't approach it the same way as I did other social media sites. It's a little different, and I use it for entertainment. I like to watch a lot of videos. I just finished a long video that was about the topic of sleep with it was a neuroscientist talking about sleep and how our lives and our general well-being is affected by sleep. So I'll still remain on YouTube, make videos, but they're going to change. I'm not going to be doing these videos where I find out what's going on and what people are talking about and then just giving my take on the day's issues or whatever. It's going to be a little more broad and focused and trying to do something a little bigger than just the reactive daily topical videos that I've been doing the last few weeks. So I hope that if you get anything out of watching me talk about things that you stick around. I hope if this is the first time you're watching a video that I've made that you like and subscribe. And soon you will be seeing something a little different come from me. And that's all from now. I have a lot of things to do today. Going to get that started right away.